Good morning, folks. I'm glad you're here. Thank you very much for joining me. It's Friday, April 19th, 2024. A few things you probably need to be aware of. Israel late last night attacked Iran. There's talk about the government shutting down major highways. Possibly sheltering at home alert might go out sometime today or tomorrow throughout the weekend. So that would be a good opportunity to get ahead of that if it does happen. I'm not saying it's going to happen. Hopefully it don't. Just what the chatter is. To get stocked up on food for at least 2 weeks, if not more. Late last night, 911 outages were reported across many states: Nebraska, Nevada, South Dakota, and Texas. It started about 8 p.m. My time, Central Daylight Time in South Dakota. I didn't know it was out. I was having computer problems and probably took me about 2 hours. I was trying to upload a video and process a video, and my computer was, being stupid. I don't know if it was related to this situation with the outages, but this is definitely a good reason to have non-emergency police contact phone number. You never know, you might need it. I have 2 numbers saved into my phone. One is for non-emergency, when you just want to talk to a police officer or whoever. And then, of course, the emergency number, besides 911. The outage was reportedly only down for about 2 hours. And FCC is investigating why multi-state outages had occurred last night. They are saying that so far there is no indication that the outage was caused by a cyber attack or other malicious act. Law enforcement have been saying to mainstream media. I don't know. I don't buy it. What do you think? This morning, listening to my local police scanner, the police seem a little somber today, more so than usual. I had to look up to see if there was some kind of incident with the police, because that's the tone they had. Like maybe there was an officer that had been involved in some tragic event. But no, couldn't find anything. The only thing I could find was that this 911 outage that occurred last night. Currently, they're blaming it on a company called Lumen, who was installing a light pole, supposedly cut a cyber optic wiring. I don't believe it, but that's what they're saying. How would just one light pole in one city affect so many states? Texas didn't get their 911 service back online for about 2.5 hours. Reports here from South Dakota, where I live, say they are investigating the cause of the problem. So evidently they're skeptical about it too. Evidently, even on the big island of Hawaii, or actually Honolulu, their system went down as well for about 2 hours. Another report that I found from South Dakota said that the outage started shortly before 7 p.m. my time. Rapid City Police offered local alternative numbers to call for first responders. They said too that here in South Dakota, text messaging to 911 was operational in many locations. I have talked about that, where there's an emergency and phone lines for phone calls, cell phones are overwhelmed, that text messaging often will still work. And in this case, it did. I guess also Sioux Falls sent out a wireless emergency alert to notify the public about the 911 outage. Also here in South Dakota, a technician for Douglas County 911 said there was no consistency in which wireless carriers were unable to get through to dispatchers. So what are your thoughts? Definitely have a backup phone number to call local police if you have an emergency. Be stocked up for at least 2 weeks of food and water. Like I said, Iran was attacked late last night by Israel. Iran is downplaying the damage So I really don't know what's going on. One airport evidently was attacked, or some major infrastructure in 2 different locations. And there's the chatter about shutting down major thoroughfares, highways, main roads, and telling people to shelter in place. So I don't know if that's going to happen. But be prepared just in case. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you later. God bless you. Bye.